Hi guys, and welcome to today's YouTube video. In today's video, I am going to discuss two indicators that I use every single day for my technical analysis on Bitcoin. We're going to talk about the correct way on how to use the CVD indicator and also the open interest indicator. I will be showing you guys some examples. I will be explaining the correct way on how to use it. But first of all, what you need to do is you need to open Coinalyze, because that will be the website that we are going to use in order to spot the right CVD divergences and to use the open interest in the correct manner. So first of all, Coinalyze, and to analyze the CVD indicator and the open interest indicator, we are going to use two pairs. We are going to use the Bitcoin USDT perpetual pair on Bybit. So not the Bitcoin USD pair, no, the Bitcoin USDT perpetual on Bybit, and also the one on Binance. You want to check out both, not just the one, you want to check out both. So select this one. I'm going to remove the volume over here. I'm going to go to indicators, going to switch on the CVD, because that's the first one that I will be explaining to you guys. We're going to select the regular CVD indicator. I am going to select stablecoin CVD indicator, and I'm going to select CVD spot indicator. Now, these two are important to know what is going on with the amount of leverage positions being opened and what way the leverage positions are being opened. This CVD indicator and stablecoin CVD indicator can exactly tell us if people are opening longs, if people are opening shorts, and what is the most important one, if those longs and shorts are potentially being absorbed by the bigger players. So let's say Bitcoin is near resistance right now. In this case, we can see that the CVD indicator on the stablecoin one is forming higher highs, while the price action is forming lower highs. That is a sign of potential absorption. What do I mean by that? Also on the regular CVD indicator, we can see slight higher highs as well. So potential signs of absorption. Why? Because the CVD is forming higher highs, which means that people are opening long positions. But despite the fact that people are opening long positions, the price is failing to continue higher, which means that might be a signal that bigger players are absorbing the buy and long pressure. On the other hand, the CVD spot indicator is going lower and lower and lower. What does that mean? It means that spot is being sold. So what does it basically mean? That the CVD indicator is indicating that longs are being opened, spot positions are being sold near resistance, and that the price is failing to continue higher, which means that bigger players might be absorbing the long pressure. What could that potentially tell us? It could tell us that we potentially might see a move towards the downside. Okay, currently we are on the weekend, so I wouldn't trust this indicator right now too much. This is something that I prefer to use during the week, but definitely something to keep an eye on. Also, higher lows on the price action, higher lows on the CVD stablecoin one and the perpetual one, and spot is forming lower lows. Another sign that the perpetual futures are currently holding on to the Bitcoin price. Okay, so definitely some bearish signs in this case for the CVD indicator. Okay, now let's talk a little bit more about the open interest indicator before I give some more examples about the CVD indicator. Because the open interest indicator is telling us how much new money is coming into the market. So if a lot of new positions and new money is flowing into the market, the open interest is increasing. If money is going out of the market, the open interest is decreasing. Okay, what can this potentially tell us? It can tell us if we potentially might be seeing a short or long squeeze. If a short or long squeeze occurs, you usually see a big drop in open interest. Why? Because if you see those squeezes towards the upside or towards the downside, where people are getting stopped out left and right on their long or short positions, it basically means that money is leaving the market, right? Now, how can we use this open interest? Let's say Bitcoin is near support. And while Bitcoin is near support, let's say Bitcoin pushes down to support, open interest decreases a little, because let's say this is a little bit of a long squeeze. Bitcoin starts to consolidate here near support. And while it starts to consolidate, open interest rises massively. That means that while Bitcoin is near support, open interest is rising massively. There's new money coming into the market. There's not a lot happening currently to the Bitcoin price. What does this potentially indicate to us? It potentially indicates to us that a big move might be happening. Let's say these positions that are being opened near support are short positions. So a lot of new money is coming into the market, and that new money are short positions. How can we potentially spot that? We can spot that by using the CVD indicator. So let's say, along with the fact that the open interest is rising massively, we can also see a massive decrease in price over here on the CVD indicator at the exact same time. That means that probably the amount of positions that are being opened over here, which is the open interest telling us that, are usually, in this case, probably short positions. So we are near support. A lot of brand new short positions are being opened. Do you think that is a good idea? Obviously not. So what might happen? A potential short squeeze might occur towards the upside. Let's say we do get that short squeeze, then you probably see all of the money again flowing out of the market, and you will see the open interest get a huge drop. Okay, for example, over here, got this push towards the upside, right? Then over here starts to consolidate the Bitcoin price. While the price is consolidating over here, you can see that the open interest was rising massively, right? CVD was also indicating that longs were being opened over here, right? Now, longs were being opened while we were near support. Open interest was rising massively. What happened? We got a long squeeze towards the downside. And what happened to the open interest? All of the money got once again wiped out of the market. So all of the money that came into the market over here was wiped out once again over here, which is why the open interest decreased once again. So a good example could be for the Bitcoin price. Let's remove all of my drawings from chart for a second. For the Bitcoin price to push towards support, start consolidating. While we are consolidating, let's open up the CVD indicator. Let's open up the open interest indicator. While we are consolidating, the Bitcoin price is forming higher lows over here. CVD was already, let's do it like this, was already decreasing massively. But over here, while the price is forming higher lows, the CVD starts forming lower lows. Lower lows on the CVD, higher lows on the price action, a potential sign of absorption. But not only that, while that is happening, the open interest also starts to rise massively, which probably means shorts are being opened near support, absorption is going on of the bigger players, and that a short squeeze towards the upside is quite likely. So the CVD indicator, in confluence with the open interest indicator, can give us some solid information of what to do and especially what not to do. Because let's say we are near that support and these divergences are being formed and this open interest is rising, what does it tell us? It tells us that yes, we might be looking for a long because we want to anticipate a potential short squeeze, but without confirmation, obviously, only these indicators will never be enough for us to take a long position. But what we especially do not want to do is to open up shorts near support like the ones are doing because of the CVD indicator and open interest indicator telling us. That way, these two indicators can definitely help us improve our bias, improve our decision making, and can prevent us from making the same mistakes that the retail traders are doing. So I will leave this link to Coinalyze in my video description. Make sure to, if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments down below or hit me up on my Twitter or in our free Discord. All of the links can be found in the description down below. make sure to smash up the like button, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will leave the link to Coinalyze in the description, which you can use. And I would suggest to check out the CVD indicator and the open interest indicator every single day. I prefer to use them on the 5-minute, 15-minute time frame, and sometimes also on the 1-hourly time frame. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys again on Friday's video. Ciao, ciao.